Hello, beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to your pocketbook reading. Pocketbook readings are all about your money and or career. So we just take a peek at your wallet, see what your financial situation looks like. Sometimes they present as career readings, sometimes are more specific about money. But yeah, let's find out for Scorpio. What is the situation around your financial health these days? What is going on for Scorpio around your financial health? Using the After Tarot deck here to help give us some guidance. Hopefully we've got all the cards as they're not really speaking right now. What's going on with Scorpio? Oh, okay. We've got some cards here. King of Cups. Dang. Okay. So the situation is quite interesting. Scorpio, you always do my head in, I swear. Okay, what are the energies they want you to avoid? Yep, okay, that's cool. What other energies are they being blocked? Let's see. Okay. Wow, there's a lot to say here. Any other energies that you want to talk about the situation that they want to try to avoid in order to move past the situation? Okay. Whoosh. Okay, the sun popped out as well, so it's very curious. And it's in the reverse, so we're gonna pop this one up here. In fact, we're gonna put it up here, just all the way to the top. Okay, let's find out what energies they want you, or you're being guided to emulate in this particular situation. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. You guys are always interesting readings, that's for sure. Okay, so what energies should Scorpio be emulating to help them move past the situation? Okay, wow, slow and steady change is one of them. And then, oh, okay. Whew, 5 of Swords, that's an interesting one. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Knight of Pentacles. Again, very slow moving energy is what I'm picking up. Ooh, Page of Wands wanted to come out. Oh, okay. All right. So these came out together. Eee! And I don't have a way to... Okay, I do, but it's just making this card. Gonna have to move him up like that. Just have to. Okay. And this guy came out by himself, and then these two cards came out separate. Okay, so we're all good there. All right, let's start the reading. Wow, Scorpio. First card that popped out, I just, had to take it. You have the 10 of Cups. So you have this family situation. You feel like you have the best love, and your love life is doing very well. You have everything you need in terms of your partner, your family, your kids, you've established this legacy, is what I'm getting. And you guys apparently like to go camping. Just kidding. But I mean, what a beautiful card. You're sitting around the campfire. There's some s'mores probably. That could be in my head. I love s'mores. But in terms of your abundance in life, I feel like your love the love in your life is complete, or at least you're feeling complete. You're also feeling very much in your Empress, so now Empress energy. So now this is not about feminine and masculine necessarily. This is just, I'm just reading the energies right now, right? Because I'm trying to figure out, this is a reading right now, what I'm getting about, what this is about abundance and prosperity and the work that you do, okay? But you very clearly define your abundance as being inclusive of the love that, yeah, we just talked about, and you're feeling like you're in a good place in terms of your love. Now let's see, that is helping you to, having that support of your family and friends and other relationships, like I said, your children, is making you feel like you're in a very creative space. And that's what the Empress energy is all about, right? Is creativity and just an abundance of fresh and new ideas and manifestations. Yeah, so, it could be that it could be you being pregnant, so that's a distinct possibility, or that you might have an idea that you are ready to bring forth into the world. That's what the situation is. Now, in terms of the work that you do, I am picking up this 10 of Wands, and you are dropping your burdens. Okay, that's what the 10 of Wands is all about. That, all of these things that you felt passionate about in the past, that you've been carrying around with you forever, you are ready to lay those burdens. They feel like they've become a burden, and so you're ready to lay those down. But you are picking up one, and you're getting some support from it, right? So, wands are your passions and ideas and inspiration made real. So, yeah. So you have picked up one, and you're leaning against it because you know that you need that kind of support and strength to be able to be motivated and to pick up and move on, and to you do whatever you need to do, maybe clear up all the all the all the wands that are scattered around you on the floor. All right, so energies that, so again, this is about, your idea of abundance. You're feeling like in your life, abundance includes love, and you're feeling like you're in a good place. You're feeling very creative, but you are also feeling exhausted, and you are at the end of something. So, and ready to start over when it comes to the work that you do. Now, energies that you want to avoid and energies that are being blocked. Okay. So, in regards to love, energy that you want to avoid is this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups speaks to, in the reverse, speaks to the illusion that you have all these different options. When in reality, you already have a Ten of Cups situation. So this is not about you. This is not about you having options. This is about you having it all. Okay. Now, the Seven of Cups energies is where you start to mistake the Ten of Cups as, and having it all as meaning you have options, because what's in these cups, if you choose something, it could bite you in the butt, right? He's chosen a cup here, and he's got a snake around his waist. And up here you've got a dragon. Over here it looks like there's a castle, and there's an unknown here, and a face here, and these are kind of all things that tempt you into, picking one cup over another. But you can see they're all pie in the sky kind of options, and you may or may not choose the right cup, right? They might just be an illusion. And it could be detrimental if you start to think of your love in that way, as like having all these options. And that's what this card is saying in the reverse, is just, to be that if you're going to choose one of these things, like he's chosen a cup with money, that there are consequences to doing so. And definitely consequences to seeing, these cups as options. And let's see. The other energy that I picked out was the victory card, which is the Six of. Now, these two, to me, clearly belong together. And this is around your creativity, and also around, you being in that Empress energy of creating. Okay. And the Six of Wands with the Sun card in reverse, it just feels to me like your happiness, and it stems a little bit from you being recognized for your ideas and your passions, the things that you make real, that you create, and that's being blocked right now for some reason. So you're looking for a victory here, you know, but yeah, the happiness that comes from the recognition of that you get from the creations that you've made is being blocked. Yeah, this one I'm getting. Yee. Okay, now when it comes to the work that you do, you are being invited to step out of being in this state of repose, and to move into more action. Okay. And then also, it looks like you are not acknowledging someone in your life who really does have your best interests at heart and really is by your side and thinks about you and cares about you, and wants what's best for you. So in terms of the work that you do, you're being invited to acknowledge those who, do care about you, because basically what this means is that if you're able to, move out of these energies, that you will be able to move forward with the situation that you're in and be successful, find the best outcome, or be able to reach the best outcome. So the Four of Swords is your guidance to acknowledge those that care for you, that have been by your side, at your side, even while you've been taking a break, and to come out of that break. It's time for action. But it's time for slow moving change. I always see the Death card as just another knight, but he's so slow. He's slower than the Knight of Pentacles, which is also here, by the way. Like, he talks about change. The Knight of Pentacles talks about a new offer. And this is a stable offer. So, it could be that this passion, this idea that you have that you're working on, is something that, so you're being encouraged to step up and step out, right? To start acting, but in a very slow and steady way. I mean, these two cards scream slow, steady, expected. Even though it's the Death card, people, well, I don't know anybody personally that panics when they see the Death card, but you might. because it's change, and sometimes change can be scary, but it is a very slow change that you can see coming for miles, right? Although when you're in it, it might not feel like that. It might feel, like you don't have any control over what's happening. And indeed you don't. This is a death card, this major arcana. As well, the only other major arcana card that we have here is, well, the only other two are the Sun and the Empress. So yeah, this is the universe, stepping in. It could be what we're going through right now has something to do with this death card being here, but it is slow change that you can see coming. And even when you're in it, it might not feel like it takes a long time, but it does. It takes time. And like I said, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck. And he has an offer here. This is Pentacles, so there's something, might be that this idea that you're are ready to bring forth, or this work, that you're picking up again, that one thing that you're passionate about, there might be an offer coming towards you to help support and support you in that work, and to make it something that's a stable part of your life. Now, the other interesting thing that came up was this Five of Swords. And now the Five of Swords is kind of a tough one, because you're being invited to be in this energy of, choosing your battles is what I'm picking up here. Because the Five of Swords, I mean, this person has, won this battle, but there are consequences. There's a cost. So it's not a win-win situation. It's, a win and a loss, because you might have won the day, but you have lost these friendships, these people walking away. So you're also being invited to be careful in terms of your battles. Choose them wisely, and know what the consequences are going to be before you move into that energy. All right, you also have the Page of Wands here, and it's been clarified by the Three of Swords. So I don't know if this is you or somebody in your life who is feeling rather rejected. This is a very passionate individual, but perhaps quite inexperienced, and recently has gone through this heartbreak, is the only way I can describe that. But they're healing. They're in a healing mode right now. They've pulled those swords out. They've bandaged their heart, and they're walking away from the situation, whatever that was. And this is kind of a tough one to get in a money/career reading, but it could also be you. It could be that you felt really deeply about this work that you were doing, became burdensome. It's okay to go through the grieving process, is what I'm picking up from this card, if that's the case. You had to put it down, walk away from it. And yeah, you might have had your heart full in it, and it's okay to let go of, having your heart in that situation, and go through the grieving process and heal from it, to come out in a better place, is what I got. All right, Scorpio, let's pull a card. One card, please, from the Success Oracle. Let's get some additional guidance on this particular situation, and find out for you how to get through the situation and to the best possible outcome. All right, Success Oracles. Let's find out what guidance you have for my Scorpios. What guidance do you have from the Scorpios? Oh yeah? Nope. We're like, nope, not that one. Okay, you got a card for me then? What do you got? I said one card, and that's what I meant. You got a card for me? For my Scorpios? About this particular situation? Yes. Okay. Prada. You've got Prada. Okay. Strike while the market is hot. Applique your pattern to the big picture. Wear many hats, but design all of them. Okay. Whew. So this is a very creative, person, and obviously, we're getting messages here about taking action, and so timing is important, right? Strike where the market is hot, and then applique your pattern to the big picture. So we're getting messages of looking at the big picture, and like having your plan align with the big picture, or seeing your plan from that perspective or point of view, more taking a more long-term approach, which is certainly a good suggestion given these energies that you're being encouraged to step into and step out of or avoid, right? Because you've got these very slow-moving, more long-term cards, points of view. And then also the wear many hats but design all of them. Yeah, I feel like this is talking about that creativity, and like the way to your happiness. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, okay? And it's kind of crowning your reading here. The wearing many hats but designing all of them. I feel like you're the creator in this situation, so you can be victorious and successful, and crown. I like that, wear many hats. He's got a crown, and he's sharing that crown with her. But like, all of these are his creations and passions. That's what these wands are here for, that they represent, rather. And this leads to that happiness. So, like, let your creations, really support you and give the energy and motivation back to you that you need in order to move forward. Yeah, because you are in a solid and stable place already at certain aspects of your life, and you have this new beginning in terms of financial health being presented to you. So overall, I feel like you're in a great, great space, Scorpio. This is a really good reading for you. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. I hope this resonated with you. If so, leave me a comment down below. That'd be great. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I will see you next week when we focus on something a little bit different. All right, light and love to you. Bye.